Here's a graph of inventory. A 3-year historic graph of inventory.
Illogical! Illogical!
NAR's list of all inventory.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
The 10-year bond.
Ain't that just awful?
A graph on inflation.
It's awful.
The MBA Purchase Application Index.
Bad.
Existing home sales.
Stop it! Stop it!
And kitten. Yes, kittens.
Why a cat?
Yeah, bad. It's also boring, isn't it?
So frickin' boring.
The Mortgage Bankers Association just revised its home price outlook upward. The group's forecast model predicts U.S. home prices as a measure by FHFA will jump 0 in 2023, followed by 1% in 2024 and 3.9% in 2025.
Now that's not groundbreaking, frankly not terribly interesting in itself, but I want you to consider this. Check out this graph. The MBA says next year 1% up and 2.9% in 2025, yet housing starts for 2023 to 2025 are respectively 1.386 million, 1.455 million, and then 1.577 million. That's great news, meaning values are up, but stable and probably below inflation, which is good because it brings affordability back. All the while, builders are going to ramp up and increase starts, which is the only solution to all, and I mean all, of our housing woes. Meaning things are tough now, but greener pastures lie ahead, and this you have to understand.
So, realtors and lenders are leaving the industry in record numbers right now. Get this, more than 60,000 real estate agents have left the industry in the last 6 months alone. Of course, it's also important to point out that the numbers of real estate agents working in the profession was at an all-time high last October at 1.6 million. These are just the realtors. In April, it was down to about 1.537 million. It's an exodus, guys. And the same holds true for loan officers. The migration, my friends, is well on its way. Don't fret, though, young Padawans.
Don't be afraid.
Lending in real estate is the ultimate feast and famine industry. Some of you are going to make it, but most of you won't. And this market is a thing of beauty. It's beautiful at identifying both types and doing so quickly.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
And all that attrition equates to added business that the MBA claims is on the horizons, which is great. You will be vying for those deals, listings and loans with a whole bunch fewer agents and loan officers. So ask yourself, is that really bad news?
Now it's great news.
Well, maybe this is good news.
And finally, with the summer officially upon us, man, it's blazing hot out here. Our weather is changing, and it's changing to the high energy use season. Many of us are going to grapple with paying for energy as it adds to our personal inflationary numbers. But did you know that energy efficiency is actually costing you more money? Spending more doesn't feel very energy efficient to me.
So, Public Policy for Net Zero Homes and Affordability estimates that the specialized stretch energy code is likely to increase the cost of home construction by roughly 1.8 to 3.8%, adding approximately $10,000 to $23,000 to the median cost of a single-family home and putting homeownership further out of reach for between 15,000 to 33,000 households.
Which is just mind-numbingly stupid that this is happening.
How could this happen?
This is just great. Let's make things more efficient by making them more expensive. Can't we once just have the government pass a policy that actually saves us a couple of bucks? But nope, can't do that. Bribes, kickbacks, and lobbyists mean policy pays. Pays for our politicians and pays for our corporations, but that's another story for another day. But in the spirit of us acting in futile ways,
Resistance is futile.
A new report from the Home Builders and Remodelers Association of Massachusetts, Public Policy for Net Zero Homes and Affordability, identified a series of policy tools that could facilitate the production of more energy efficient and affordable housing. Now, don't dismiss it. It's actually interesting and realistic, something in short supply these days. We've added a link below for you to read and understand and share with the housing-minded alike in your area. Hope that helps.
So it's Friday before the 4th. I wonder who's actually going to work on Monday. Is it going to be you? I know it's not going to be. Maybe it's Kim Kassane from Premier Choice, Cowgirl Melinda Morton in beautiful Kalispell, Montana, Mark Monson from VIP, Scott Bowling from Homebridge, Adrian Noer, at Twins & Co. Realty, and Mike Diffie from Premier Mortgage. My God, guys, where have you been lately? I'm getting ahead of this thing, and I'm going to wish you all a happy birthday before your timeline on social media gets blown up on your actual birthday. This is a week of drinking and explosives, not just for your birthday, but because of our national holidays. So why don't you go do a whole bunch of both, but do the explosives before the drinking? Cheers, people.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.